Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we are playing Poison Storm. This is one of my favorite decks. The way it works is you're going to be poisoning your opponent or infecting them with Prologue to Phyresis to give them a poison counter, which cantrips, or Infectious Inquiry, which gives them a poison counter, but you also draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. So it's a little bit better than Prologue, but it's not in blue, which is our main color. We're essentially a mono blue deck splashing green, black, and red off of a couple of lands. Hickory Woodlot and Peat Bog, and then Pentad Prism and Lotus Petal for the colors. We're sticking as close to mono blue as possible, so our sideboard has removal spells in blue of Snap, Bring the Ending as a counterspell, and Dispel. You could play a 4th Bring the Ending, but I think Dispel is at a premium right now. Lots of Pyroblast in the format, and also good for High Tide. The main deck is set up to be basically anti-midrange, anti-burn. So we have 4 Weather the Storms in the main deck, 2 Snaps, which can accelerate against a creature-based deck, and Breath Weapon, which can wipe the board. So deals with stuff like Go Wide Burn or Elves and such, maybe even Fairies. In the sideboard, some more tech against the Go Wide decks with Breath Weapon, and then Moment's Peace for aggressive decks. You could cut a Deep Analysis for a second Prologue, or you could trim around with things. The flex slots in the deck are really the 2 Snaps, Breath Weapon, and a Deep Analysis, I would say. This deck, if you haven't seen it before, it works on using proliferation, so Experimental Augury, Contentious Plan, Progress, and Vivissurgent Insight with 16 proliferates. That means that we're going to add counters to stuff. So Pentad Prism is going to add more counters. It's basically going to be a cost reducer for our deck. Everflowing Chalice also gets bigger. And then our depletion lands would normally go away and just be sacrificed. But since you're adding more counters, they always get more counters on them and they never go away. Basically giving you colored Tron mana that comes in as a tap land. Really awesome. So let's go ahead and get into it. Remember, there are sideboard guides for this specific deck on patreon.com/Kalikaiz if you want to check that out. Otherwise, let's just have some fun. Go to Combo Town. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, round 1 versus Apis. This is going to be tough. So they're a Walls player, a fast deck that I don't really have interaction for. I can't keep this hand. I'm probably going to lose, but we'll do our best. All right, we cannot keep this one. So, geez. I mean, we can pedal for an island. I think we're just going to go to 4. Probably just die. All right. So keep. We can get rid of this one. And this one and this one. So this is sort of our best possible start in that we have 5 mana untapping on turn 3. When it reveals that they are indeed playing Walls. Plays Cycles of Generous End. And we're going to play the Prism. Now we are top decking. Just going to get hammered by these walls. Okay. Pass the turn. If I can draw a draw 3, we could maybe come back. Cycles of Generous End for another forest. Play the Quirion. That's a draw 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Blue. Cast Lorien Revealed. Find Experimental Augury. I'll pass. So we're looking for Snap probably off the Augury to put the Axebane back in their hand. Plays the Axebane. Can they win next turn? Or maybe not. Start with Experimental Augury. I guess I'm looking for poison. Take the Progress over lands. 1, 2, 3. Play the Peat Bog. Then we're going to draw 2. Okay, so now I have some of the best cards where I have the Pentad Prism plus Proliferation. They have 2 walls in play. Shield Wall will give them 3 walls in play. Oh, they're just going to transmute and get the Freed from the Real and then go infinite. Okay. Well, that was easy because I just didn't see that one coming. We're bringing in the Snaps. We're cutting the Weather the Storms. We're bringing in all the Bring the Endings. And then we could cut the Breath Weapon. It's probably not that good. I'm going to get murdered here. It's important now that I complain in chat because I could get rewarded. Complain and get rewarded. So we're going to play Sappers and Scary turn 1. This is a decent hand. Not amazing. Play Sappers Scary. They cycle a Generous End. Now I have to worry about them potentially having... Well, let's play this Prologue and poison them up. Play the Sappers Scary. I'm a little bit concerned about the possibility of them having Masked Vandal. They cycle a Generous End or a Forest. Well, I think I'm going to lead on Experimental Augury. Find a Contentious Plan. Okay. 1, 2. Let's play out the Prism. I'm concerned about them Mass Vandaling me. I guess, whatever. Play this, and then play land, and pass. So this is the only way that I can get black right now. They Mass Vandal me, they've wasted their entire turn and not developed their board. Play Axebane Guardian. Not Axebane. Oops. Let's Contentious Plan. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I can now snap the Guardian. Untap. And then draw with the Infectious Inquiry. This isn't a good spot anymore because now I don't have the lands that I need in order to proliferate. I need a 1-minute proliferation spell. Our opponent is at 4 poison. They replay the Axebane. Find a Woodlot. So I can snap the Axebane. Untap, untap. And then burn a Scary. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we should be fine from here because now I can counter their Axebane. 4th land. Counter the Axebane Guardian. And they scoop. Nice. The snaps tempoed them there. We got it. Okay. So I was able to win game 2 by complaining in chat. Let's see if we can win game 3. I hope my opponent does not complain in chat because then they would win. All right. I mean, this is one of our better starts, so I'm keeping. Turn 3, we have Prism into Progress. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. Plays Island. Cycles. Okay. I probably want to start with the Scary in case I draw a counterspell. They play a land and Crashing Drawbridge. Play the Woodlot. Pass. Okay, so they did not find their 3rd land and they've conceded. I'm sorry, dude. That's not the way that I wanted it to go. We were going to be set up pretty well for the next turns. So we'll see in round 2. We have a really strange hand here. I think I'm going to keep, but it's like turn 2 Chalice. Uh-oh. Delver. So I regret all of my decisions. They find a Lorien Revealed at the top, just flipping the Delver immediately. Mono Blue Terror is pretty bad for the Poison Storm deck. Gets in for 3. I mean, if I can get Weather the Storms under me, then it'll be okay. But I don't know what I was hoping for. I should have mulliganed to a depletion land. This was probably a mistake. So now I'm going to be playing out this Chalice and then getting it countered. They might not counter. They do. They get in for 3. Haven't cycled their Lorien Revealed yet. Brainstorm. So now they can Spell Pierce me. Grabs another island. They're playing foils. I could snap this Delver. We're going to cycle for an island though. Try to make some land drops. And then play the Pentad Prism. If this gets countered, I'm just going to go to the next game. Did not get countered. 3 in the graveyard. They're probably mental note. They do. They hit 2 islands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plays a land. They can play a terror with a mana open. Getting in for 3. We're at 11. I have this Weather the Storm waiting. They Brainstorm. Cast a single terror. Let's cast Contentious Plan and pray. Okay. We don't have anywhere to go with this. Alright, I'm out. That was a terrible hand. A terrible, terrible keep. Opponent not have any idea really what we're doing. They might know. So I want to bring in the Moments pieces. Snap is not useful. Breath Weapon is not useful. And then I need Dispels. Then I think I want to trim on these cards. Going down to 2 Weathers. And I will cut 1 Everflowing Chalice. And we're just trying to buy time with the Moments pieces. I don't know if it'll work, but if you can Moments piece lock the Delver, the Terror deck, they don't really have anything to do. They just have to counter your Moments pieces. Could also cut the Everflowing Chalice for another Dispel. Maybe that's worth it. We have to keep a hand with a good amount of depletions. We're on the play. I mean, I have Infectious Inquiry, but no blue sources. I have a Weather the Storm. I'm going to make the mistake of keeping this. Play the Peat Bog. They play Island. No Delver. Play the Woodlot. Lotus Petal is a blue source, so we can Infectious Inquiry plus Contentious Plan on the next turn. They Brainstorm and Mental Note. Or they just Mental Noted, my bad. Okay. Lay out the Woodlot. Pass the turn. They're Brainstorming and Mental Noting now, milling a Deep Analysis. Let's see if they cast it for cards. They have 8 cards in hand. Plays an Island. 1, 2, 3. There's a Cryptic Serpent. Okay. So I'm going to try an Infectious Inquiry. It would have to have like Envelop or something. We find a Scary. I'll play the Scary out. Play Petal. Play another Petal. We will go for the Contentious Plan. This I really need to resolve. It did resolve. Doink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I will pop off gain 15, which is only 2 attacks. Or this is 15 damage in 3 attacks, so we did not gain very much time. They Brainstormed and they're passing. One good card we have here is the Deep Analysis. So let's, I guess, start with the Infectious Inquiry. See if they want to counterspell. Okay. We're going to Deep Analysis myself. Draw 2. We can pay for the Spell Pierce. They didn't do anything. So let's just play out another Peat Bog and pass. They Thought Scour themselves, milling Delver Island. Thought Scour milling a Null counterspell. Yeah, I was pretty sure they would have a Nulls. One thing I can try is Steady Progress on their end step. Because if I can not lose these lands, we have a lot of mana to bully their spells. They're casting a Ponder, looking for more threats. Plays a Tolarian Terror. They have Counterspell open. Getting in for 6. They have 11 power on the table. Let's try Pentad Prism. They use a Null. Try Steady Progress. You go to 3. Okay. I can try to play the Augury. Let's do it. Experimental Augury. Finding Augury or Lotus Petal. I think I just take the Augury. You go to 4. Pass the turn. So we're dead in 2 attacks. They play their 5th land. They could play a Lorien Revealed here. We're starved for blue mana. Gets in for 11. We go to 10. They Deep Analysis themselves, so they're probably only going to have 1 counterspell. Plays the Delver. 5 cards left in hand. Going to start with Experimental Augury. The counterspell. So let's play Vivisurgent Insight. If I find Weather Storm or Moment's Peace, I'm good. 2, 3, 4, 5. But now we have to play the Pentad and then draw 2 here. We found the Weather Storm. So I can play Sappers and Scary, burn my Chalice into Weather the Storm. So they have 11, potentially 14, 6, 7, be 21 damage. That'll be an extra turn. Okay, play land, play the Chalice on 0, and then Weather. So we're getting 21 going to 28. I guess it's 2 attack steps and then we die. So I'm looking for any draw spell. They find it a Null. Moment's Peace would be decent. Getting in, we'll go to 14. So it didn't really buy me any time. And they have the Cryptic Serpent anyway. I do feel this is one of the worst matchups. I think my plan is okay. We found the Moment's Peace. Sick. Pass the turn. And on their upkeep, we'll play the Moment's Peace. So this is basically a double time walk for me, or a draw 2. Pass the turn. We have no more Weather Storms in the deck. We have to chain Moment's Pieces or just win. They Thought Scour, Mental Note, or whatever. Plays a Cryptic Serpent, 3 cards in hand. We have the Dispel. 3. Let's cast Lorien Revealed. Okay. I have Contentious Plan. So I want to keep up the... I guess I'm going to plan like this. 1 blue. I was trying to keep up the black. I don't know why I did that. You go to 6. Okay. So now I can play the Steady Progress. Probably shouldn't. I mistapped. I shouldn't have tapped this land. Oh well, I'll play the Woodlot. I need to be able to beat a counterspell plus a spell pierce. So that's why I'm waiting and not tapping my mana. Play the Moment's Peace. That resolves. I'll try. I mean, do I think they have a spell pierce? They probably do. Do I want to give them the value? I think I just need to try casting the Steady Progress. Because if it resolves, we're in a great spot. Okay, it resolved. We got mana back. Unfortunately, these aren't doing anything. I can put them to 8 on the next turn. I have tons and tons of lands in play. They Mental Note, milling a Dispel, casting a Lorien Reveal here. So I'm in the clear. Hopefully I can draw a spell that does things. We'll start by casting the Inquiry. Put you to 8 poison, and you're dead. Sick. Do it again. And why don't I just draw a card? Gotcha. Okay. So the plan worked. We fogged him out. And do I want to change anything? I think I should take out the Chalice, bring in a Dispel. I'm keeping. We have one of our best starts again with the Pentad Prism. If I can play Prism plus have the Dispel open, I'm going to be feeling good. I play Island Delver. So I can Scary and then just put my Pentad on the table. Hopefully they don't have a way of removing it. Pass the turn. Let's see if they blind flip again, just like game 1. Flips on a Deep Analysis. They go Mental Note. I'm going to Dispel. Seems like they're looking for lands. They had the land. It was a lie. Gets in for 3. They have Deep Analysis in hand. Play Sappers and Scary. We're going to Experimental Augury. I'll take the Inquiry. 1, 2, 3. And pass. Come on. They flip another Delver. Powerful Wizardry. Okay, they get in for 6. So I don't have very much time. Thought Scours away a Terror. Brainstorming, looking for lands. I'm impressed that they were able to make that happen. We're going to Inquiry. Cast. I guess I should cycle this. I can always use this. Okay. Contentious Plan. You go to 1, 2. Play Lotus Petal. Play Augury. We found Weather the Storm. So take the Weather. You go to 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. Go Lotus Petal. Then cycle this for an island, because I definitely need to continue making my land drops. Then I'll gain 18 life. Your turn. Not as worried about the Delvers now, but they could still have lots of threats. A Tolarian Terror costs them 4 at the moment, or 3 at the moment. They get in, we go to 21. What's your plan? We've used every Lotus Petal. They cycle the Lorien. Now the Delver or the Terror costs 2 mana. They cast the Serpent. We have a Moment's Peace. Deep Analysis. Heat Bog. Pass. I need... I'm in a bad spot because I have no green mana other than the Prism. And they could just counterspell and kill me. They pass. I'm going to try drawing 2 cards. We have Weather the Storm. Play the Peat Bog and pass. I'm probably dead here. The way that I can win is if I draw a Prism next turn. They Brainstorm. Because I have... all my petals are gone. I have no untapped green sources. 6. I guess I could have Weather the Storm there. We're just going to try the Moment's Peace, though. And they've got the Dispel, so GG. The Woodlock coming up later. We were pinched on mana. That's okay. On to the next. I think that was a tough matchup, but my plan was pretty decent. So we'll see you in round 3. Round 3 on the play versus Gentleman M. I'm going to keep this. We have Peat Bog. Turn to play the Scary. Petal Inquiry. And then if we draw Proliferation, we're good. They're on burn. We do have a lot of... Ooh. Play this. Lotus Petal. We have a very large amount of Weather Storms in the deck. Pass the turn. Probably play out the Woodlot on this turn. And then not really doing anything unless I draw 2 mana or 3 mana Proliferation. They cast Faithless Looting. Great Furnace, Faithless Looting. Okay, so this is Madness Burn. Sneaky Snackers coming back is a big problem. Representing a lot of extra damage on the table. So, play the Woodlot. Pass. Actually, this next turn, we could just cast the Insight and then hold the Petal. Mostly for Storm Count. They're going to probably Faithless Looting again to get the Snackers back. They're using the Storm Shriek Feral. Oh, geez. That is so much damage. The Snackers come back. Kitchen in, getting in, putting us at 16. So we're looking for weathers, snaps, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm at 16. I have Augury. So let's cast Experimental Augury. Found a Weather Storm. 1, 2, 3. Now I have 5 mana. I think it's better to play the Vivid Surgeon's Insight right now. 1, 2, 3. Next turn, go crazy. They will hit us to 10. So can they beat me here? I don't know. But I have double snap for storm count, snapping away the snackers, I guess. Although they can just get them back really easily and it gives them madness stuff. This deck is much harder post board because of all the smash to smithereens and pyros. Probably have to bring in the dispels. Maybe just snaps and dispels, I don't know. Put me to 8. My turn. I'll play the scary. Snap a snacker. The Galvanic Blaster snacker. Thanks for the storm count. Thank you. We'll snap your other snacker. Untap these ones. Cast Lorient or Vivid Surgeon's Insight. Floating a green. You get a 4. Okay. Petal. Petal. Cast Everflowing Chalice. And then go ahead and Weather the Storm, gaining 24 life. It seems like enough. Your turn. I'm at 32. But, you know, they have these to come back. They're not going to attack this turn, at least. They flush out again. I wonder if they are only playing 1 flush out or more. Snackers come back. I just need a little breathing room. Plays a Refurbished. Wow, okay. Get rid of the Peat Bog. I really did not expect Refurbished Familiar. We're definitely going to be bringing in the breath weapons. So now I want to start by casting my proliferation spell. Go to 5. Okay, we found a prism. And then cast the prologue. Should I cast the Lorien Revealed or the Deep Analysis? Just gonna Deep Analysis. I can cycle the Lorien Revealed. I think I should just draw 2 more. They might have Bajuka Bog in their deck. We go to 27, play the Sakari, and pass. I have a lot of mana in play. Next turn I will have a very large amount of mana in play. I can filter the Woodlots into the 2 prisms. Goes down on a mana per, but then if I draw into proliferation, I'm in a great position. They grab the prize, discarding Alms of the Vein. This is the scenario where you're just like, okay, you do your thing. I'm a life gain deck. Like Soul Sisters. This is a all spells Soul Sisters deck, I guess. It's too bad there are not more Weather the Storms you could play. We go to 14. I certainly could be dying soon. Play Pentad. And another Pentad. I guess I could just Inquiry first. Yeah, that's not good. We'll draw 3 cards. Okay, now everything's looking good now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Weather the Storm again. Casting Vivid Surgeon's Insight. Powers up all my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then we cast Weather the Storm, gaining 15 life. I do have 8 power on the table. And I drew the breath weapon as well. I could just double Weather the Storm here and kill them next turn. They go Galvanic Blast. And Lightning Bolt. Was I too slow? Trying to turn off my yields? Guess what? I have a second Weather the Storm, Mr. Greedy Man. Gentlemen, how about another 24 life? I'm at 44. Ha! Plus I have more prisms lined up. They get in. Okay, my turn. We will Infectious Inquiry. Put you to 9. And then play the prism. And to rub it in, I'll go ahead and Breath Weapon you. Maybe I should not do that. Just not show them that I have the card. Just kill them with an Experimental Augury. That's probably a better idea. Take the progress. Now, post board, they actually have so much hate because they have Duress, Smash to Smithereens, Red Blast. It's been pretty tough. I feel like game 1 is 99% in our favor, and then the rest of the games are really difficult. So I'm taking out the snaps and the prologue. My plan is to try to survive. I want the dispels. Then I can just cut the chalices, maybe? Is there one more card I want to cut? I suppose it's probably looking like the deep analysis is the cut. But I do like deep analysis versus red blast decks. So it's tough. Let's see. Maybe steady progress is fine to get rid of. Feels bad, but we'll see what happens. I really, really need the dispels. Okay, our opponent is keep mulling 6. We're also taking a mulligan. This hand is pretty solid. So I'll keep. Let's put back the progress. We're not making any progress right now, I guess. They've mulliganed to 4. So what does that mean? Smash the smithereens, maybe? Maybe they're looking for red blasts? Maybe they have land destruction? They could be looking for their land destruction spell. They're going duress. So the nice thing is that I kept the deep analysis, which is good versus duress. To get rid of my augury. Let's play out the scary. They have a refurbished familiar. Okay. Discard my deep analysis. We'll draw 2 cards. Play the peat bog. They were looking for hand hate. Okay. We go to 15. I have a weather the storm. No proliferation is bad. Plays the jagged barons. We go to 14. Gets in for 2. Come on, proliferation. Another pentad. Okay, so we'll go pentad prism into another pentad prism, maybe. They bolt face. I'll play the weather. They did not. They have a duress, so I will go weather now. Weather storm. They can take the dispel or the deep analysis. Both are pretty decent targets. They take the dispel. That means they have red blast in hand, probably. Puts me to 16. We have an experimental augury. I can just kill my peat bog, and then I still have to. I'm gonna have to do that. Cast augury. We lose the peat bog, but now I can dispel without losing my land. Okay, I think the weather is great, but I should take the plan for now, and then draw 2 cards. Trying to make land drops and look for my poison spells. Found the poison. I guess they could duress that away now. This attack puts me to 14. The Infectious Inquiry puts me to 12. Let's cast the Inquiry. Found Augury. Play the Woodlot. Now I bottomed a weather previously, so maybe I should shuffle so that I can try to get it back. Grab the prize, discarding Storm Shriek Feral. So we go to 10. Plays a Vault. Go to 8. Another Prism. That's really good. Play the Pentad. Let's just play. Question is, should I cycle first? I think I'm just going to Contentious Plan. Okay. Found a land. Let's go Augury. Find progress. This will be 1, 2. I think I should take the progress. You go to 3. Okay. Make blue. Try Viviser's Insight to draw 3. They have the Pyro. We have the known Dispel. So my sideboard plan worked out there. Go to 4. Now I can cast another Insight. Blue, blue, 1, 2, 3. Having multiple prisms. Oh, and we drew the Weather the Storm. Unreal. Okay, play Petal. Play Progress. This is 0 mana cast. I love it. Go to 6 poison. Now I can cast Viviser's Insight. Blue, blue, 1, 2, 3. I even drew the breath weapons. They're at 7. And I'll cast Weather the Storm, gaining 33 life. Your turn, opponent. Haha. They scoop. We'll see in round 4. We've opened up round 4 with an unkeepable hand. Okay. This one is quite good. The question is whether or not I want to put back the Woodlot. I think generally, yes. The Lotus Petal can be our Weather the Storm mana. Our opponent is on Island Ponder. Yeah, they're probably playing High Tide, I would imagine. I'll play the Scary and pass. Turn 2 Peat Bog. Turn 3 nope, it's Tireless Tribe combo. So that's pretty bad. Fast combo, not great for me. We can get them with snaps, maybe with Moment's Peace or something. Play the Peat Bog. I'm going to Augury looking for, I guess I'll take the Augury. 1, 2. Trying to find my poison spells. So far they have not played a white land. Never mind. Okay, here's a Pentad Prism. Land, play the Lotus Petal. Going to try the Pentad. if they have a counterspell, they would probably have to use their circular logic, and I can pay for it. Pentad Prism. Okay. So now I'm passing. We have the option to Augury on their turn. Plays a land. Maybe they'll Deep Analysis here. They do. Cast Augury. So Breath Weapon could actually be good to punk them. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 2 turns away from killing us. Minimum. Play a Prism. We'll draw 3 cards. Still have not found my win condition. I think I'm going to Deep Analysis. Okay. I think scary. Pass. They flash back to Deep Analysis. They're also looking for their win condition. Plays a Plains. So it's sort of unlucky that they haven't not drawn their creature whatsoever. Prismatic Strands. I will try another Prism. They definitely don't need the Prismatic Strands versus me. They do have Whiteout. Let's cast Contentious Plan. Gives me a ton of mana now. Well, I guess the Prismatic Strand stops them from getting got. Well, it's now Deep Analysis with the Woodlot in play. So they have to, let's see, they probably can't have more than 8 cards in hand, right? So each island represents 4 damage, or each land. We play the Tireless Tribe. We found the Inquiry. I'll cast Infectious Inquiry. Resolves. So if we get into a fight where they go off, I Breath Weapon, they respond, then I steady progress, I should probably at a minimum just cast my Infectious Inquiry here. Play my Scary. We have 9 cards in hand. I guess I'll play out the Lotus Petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. That's 28. Plus another 7 times 4, which would be 56. Storm is 3. Let's try casting this Insight. Okay. So this is building up a huge storm count because I have so many prisms. Storm is 4. Cast a draw spell. Contentious Plan. Storm is 5. Cast Experimental Augury. Ooh yeah, another Contentious Plan. So we're just chaining. We are storming off hard. Cast another plan. I'm actually generating mana with these 2 mana proliferation spells. You go to 6. I mean, it's at what point should I stop putting dice on my on my lands? That's so funny. All right, progress. We're cantripping. 7 poison. I want to see how many counters I can get on it. We have triple Weather the Storm. Let's cast another progress first. Big scoop. Yes. I love that. So, I think we want the snaps. Get rid of the Breath Weapon. Prologue. Chalice. Bring in Dispels. We can cut 1 Deep Analysis. Bring in another Dispel. Okay. So Dispel can counter their main spell of the deck. Let's keep this. It's a bit risky. For sure, for sure. They play an Island and Brainstorm. So no turn 1 Tribe, no turn 2 kill. Okay, Scary pass. Uh-oh, they've got the Tribe. Play my Lotus Petal. Alright. I guess I'm passing. If they want to kill me now, they have to discard their entire hand. They don't do it. Cast Experimental Augury. We'll take the Woodlot. Play the Woodlot. Pass the turn. They're getting in. Inside out, okay. Discard Circular Logic. 21. So I can gain 6 life here. Weather Storm? That put me to 25. Southern Aim's just dead, huh? I guess that didn't matter. Never mind. I should have tried to snap it. They would have to Dispel, though. They had the second Circular Logic, so it didn't matter. GG. Sometimes it feels dumb. I never drew a second land. Let's see. So I want another Dispel. I think I have to cut the Deep Analysis entirely. I guess I'm keeping. If I draw a Proliferation, I can do some stuff on turn 2. I have multiple interaction spells. They go for Preordain. Another Pentad. Pass a turn. They can't Giga Drowse the Pentad Prisms, which is nice. Snow-covered mountain. That's mean. That means they'll probably counter my Contentious Plan. Play Pentad. And another one. Not really excited to see Pyroblast out of the opponent. They unstepped an Impulse. Plays an Island. Brainstorming. Sure. I'm just going to yield and see what they do. Wonder if they have Pyro right now. We have Weather Storms. Okay, I'm just passing. At some point, they'll have to go all in, and then we just win, I guess. Plays the Plains. Tireless Tribe. No problem. Savage and Scary. Pass the turn. Plays an Island. Squadron Hawk. They're squawking. Gets in for 1. Okay. We need another way to draw cards or proliferate. Vivisurgent Insight. I'll try the plan. They let that resolve? That was nice. Play another Pentad. I think I'm going to pass. Opponent Brainstorms. Now they can use the Brainstorm and the Hawk to shuffle. Maybe they will tap their Mountain. Or they can sacrifice the Escape Tunnel. It's not like I'm going to put blockers up. Gets in for 2. Okay. My turn. We have a Lorien Revealed. Put the Pentad Prism into play. I'm not willing to stick these in front of a Pyroblast. Alright. Another Hawk. They're sculpting hard. Gets in for 2. They're going to have to discard a hand size. Discards a Tireless Tribe. So now I have a Dispel. I just have to keep passing. Not a fan of my hand right now. They get in for 3. What just happened? Inside Out. Okay, you got me. Am I dead? They discard. Discard. That's 9, 10, 11. 13, 14, 15. How about I snap your creature? You have a Pyroblast? Okay, I'll dispel your Pyroblast. Wait, you have a Dispel? What? Okay, I'll snap your creature. Wait, you have a Circular Logic? Uh-oh, that's not good. Not good at all, right? Okay. I'm not paying. Dispel does not resolve. What about if I had a Weather the Storm? How would you feel? Okay, they discarded the whiteout. So 21, 22, 23. They don't know I have a second Weather the Storm. So they're going to sacrifice all their lands. We're going to yield to this. 25, 26, 27. This is going to be pretty sad because they're going all in. I've got 2 Weather Storms in hand. Poor opponent. They're playing the fancy deck. They're getting their thing done. They have no cards. 37, 38, 39. They're going to just... They're pumping all the way. 100%. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. They shouldn't have gone all in. Why'd you do that? Weather Storm. I'm in 66 life. Okay. I'm not dead yet. They're not dead yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just get rid of this Peat Bog. Cast Vivisurgent's Insight. Draw 3 cards. And they can see. Yeah. That was nice. We'll see you in round 5. Round 5. Mr. Magongus. I'm going to keep. Our opponent is playing Conduit Pylons. So it may be Dredge. Not in the bones. Clearly Dredge. So in order to beat Dredge, oh man, we'll go Peat Bog. Pass the turn. We can win game 1, but sideboard wise, it's tough. Very tough. Plays Conduit Pylons. Glistener Seer. Oh, it's not Dredge. That's interesting. Let's draw. Poison you. Put the pedal in play. We are facing Petitioner's Mill. They scry with their creature on their upkeep. Makes a lot of sense. Plays a Radiant Fountain. Bellowing Crier, so they get to rummage. Or discard draw. So if I play the Scary, I can tap these, bounce this, and then they discard a Petitioner. Then go Contentious Plan into Infectious Inquiry. Snap your... Or I can snap the 2/1 just to make it so that they have to pay more mana. They also have to... Yeah, I'll just do that. Snap that. Draw a card. You 1, 2. And then draw more cards. Listener Seer. They scry again. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Breath Weapon's not good. Snap could be good, though. Snaps and bring the endings. Weather the Storm's clearly not good. They play the Bellowing Crier again. Discarding another Petitioner. Plays a Glistener Seer. I think I have to just cast the Vivisurgeon's Insight. Well, we're in a bad spot. Play out the Peat Bog. I'm going to discard Weather the Storm and Peat Bog. Because I did not draw any amount of the Prophetic Prisms, there's like no chance he's here. I'm stuck on blue mana. I don't have Prophetic Prism. They're going to mill me 12 this turn, and my deck draws cards in order to win. There's a Petitioners. Pick up a land. I don't know if I can win. Janky deck versus janky deck here over here. I can't believe it. Mr. Mergon, goodness. So, Petitioners are 1/3s. I want the snaps and the bring the endings. Maybe the breath weapons. If we can get double breath weapon, it'd be good. They're passing. They're going to mill me. We will Inquiry. Put you to 5. Play a Scary. Draw a card. Put you to 6. They mill me. Double prisms go to the graveyard. They can mill me to 13, and then I have to be able to win off of that on my next turn, or I'm dead. So I guess I'm going to discard Deep Analysis. Oh, I actually could Breath Weapon and get rid of the Bellowing Crier, and then maybe I'll have a chance. They don't have more creatures. They play Conduit Pylons. Deep Analysis themselves. Another Petitioner. So now they can mill me 13 this turn. Let's start with Experimental Augury. Trying to find... Guess I found Contentious Plan. Milieu, or Poison. Cast Contentious Plan. Go to 8. How do I win? I just get two mana proliferation in a row and then I win? That seems unlikely, but it's possible. They're at 8. I think I have to Deep Analysis myself. The Progress would put them to 9. Okay, GG. All the weathers come out. Bring in the Breath Weapon and the Snap and the Bring the Ending. So maybe I can trim 1 Deep Analysis. I think I have to focus on removal spells. So cut the Prologue. Chalice hasn't really been that good, but we haven't really played it that much. Just cut 2 Chalices. If I can double Breath Weapon them, it would be very, very powerful. Okay, keep. So we have a turn 2 Pentad Prism, and then we can Contentious Plan. Start snapping your stuff. Maybe cast some Lorien Reveals. No, I need the Lorien Revealed for the Prism. This feels a lot worse now. Place an island. Okay. That was a great draw. Hopefully you don't have Spell Pierces. They don't. Let's draw a card. 2. On Vivisurgeon's Insight. So I can snap your creature this turn and then cast the Vivisurgeon. They play the Petitioner. I'll go Peat Bog. Snap this thing. Then we untap here. 3, 4, and 5. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. They play it again. So, plays a Glistener Seer. I guess I need to just snap it. Let's get an island. Play the island. Snap your Petitioner. Untap these 2. And then progress. And pass. Hopefully they don't have another land and I can counterspell their Petitioner. They go for the Scry. Ah, they have a land. Plays Petitioners. Okay. Passing the turn. Well, Deep Analysis. Looks like maybe they have probably going to be a Spell Setter Sprite in hand, I imagine. Deep Analysis again. On the Breath Weapon. Still have not found any number of poison spells, but I'm only playing 4 now. A Spell Setter Sprite. That's not a Petitioner. Or an Advisor. Advisor, Fairy Wizard. That's a cool Advisor. 3 mana for a 2/1 Seed Oracle type Advisor. Okay. They discarded Petitioners. Don't attack. Play another Scary. Just gonna Breath Weapon right now. Kill your Advisor and your Sprite. They mill me. We mill a Breath Weapon. They go for the Scry. This is gonna be sad to lose this. Deep Analysis. How about no? They play Simic Growth Chamber. Okay. Find steady progress. I'm going to play the Peat Bog. Tap this. Snap your petitioner. They mill me. We mill a prism. Untap. Progress. Okay, we have a lot of mana again. And then I will Lorien Revealed. Maybe they have a foil? They're pausing. Okay. Another Pentad. We have the third breath weapon now, but it's not amazing. Augury looking for that poison spell. We found it. That's the Infectious Inquiry. They were just waiting to use their scry. Okay. Let's Experimental Augury. Finding a snap. Okay. You. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Anything left? Can't play out the Woodlot. There's not really any point to snapping this, I think. I think I'm just going to play the Infectious Inquiry, because that gives me enough to have the 3 poisons, and then I can use the Bring the Endings better. We play Pawn Prophet. They have a Petitioner. They have another Petitioner. So I guess I have to snap this one, unfortunately. Tap these lands, and then pass. Can't let them mill me. Plays a Growth Chamber. Ormod's Crypt. That doesn't matter. Luckily, we found another Prism. As planned. 4. Okay. Let's try the Lorien. We need to be able to counter their creatures or snap their creatures. Found a counter. Play Island. Make red. We'll Breath Weapon away your Pawn Prophet. I don't think I have enough time. They have a Bellowing Crier. Fine. We're going to counter this one. And now they have another one. So if I had saved the Breath Weapon, we could have been in a better spot. But now I'm going to go to 8 cards in library. I think I just die. Not a good matchup. And they hit me with the Tormod's Crypt for no reason. Well, GG. We are the dead. I'm just going to kill myself by drawing cards. It'll be more fun. You go to 5. Draw some cards. 6. Draw some cards. That was unfortunate. I mean, maybe my deck didn't line up very well, but you shouldn't be expecting to play against persistent petitioners. So if you do, then maybe you could play other removal spells. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.